Hello Libras, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot, and we are going to be doing a reading for the solar eclipse and the new moon, but this is mostly for a solar eclipse that happened October 14th. This eclipse happened on the Aries Libra axis. I'm going to be posting something about the eclipse and what it means. This is one in a series of 5 or 6, depending on if you're taking into account lunar eclipses, that's happening all the way. So the last one in this series happens in March of 2025. So this is, and the first eclipse was back on April 20th of this year. So eclipses are a pretty big deal. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards here. Eclipses are they generate major endings, major beginnings, and massive turning points in life. So what we're looking at here is what is leaving you with this eclipse. And this could be like since April 20th until now, since that was the last solar eclipse that we had. Sorry, my water cup out of the way. So what is leaving Libra placements? We have harmony. Okay, so some sort of harmonious situation is leaving. We're going to look next at what is coming in. What is coming in for you with the solar eclipse and the new moon? And the new moon was in Libra as well. Okay, lots of Libra energy going on. What's coming in for you, Libras, is adventure. That card also came up on your birthday reading, your bonus birthday reading for your season. This next card is going to be, what does that look like? What are the 6 months next 6 months? From now until April 8th, which is our April 8th, 2024, which is the next solar eclipse, total solar eclipse. So what are these next 6 months going to look like for Libra placements here? Gratitude. That card also came out during your birthday reading, Libras. So it might be a good idea to check out that birthday bonus reading if you haven't already. This last card is going to be a link from the last eclipse, last solar eclipse in April this year to now. You know, just kind of what's connecting the two. Strength. Okay. So that card, it's interesting because the Strength card always reminds me of the Leo card and the Aquarius card in tarot all in one, because it does say strength, but up here, I don't know if you can see, yeah, it says the word star right there. And it has, I believe it's, oh no, it's 12 suns, but yeah. So the star, strength, so we'll see what comes out with tarot for that area. And you have grace at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to start pulling tarot for this, Libras. So we have harmony here under what is leaving. What is leaving is some sort of harmonious situation. Gazebos could be significant. What is leaving? Let's see. What is leaving for Libra placements? What is leaving, please? Just one card. What is leaving? The 9 of Cups with harmony. Okay. Let's see what is coming in. Adventure. What's coming in? Adventure, travel, possibly. Ace of Cups, a new love adventure. Okay, so maybe there's a relationship that's ending, something emotional that was once harmonious, and maybe still is, but it's coming to an end for some reason. We'll find out a little more because I'm going to clarify with more tarot over here. So the Ace of Cups with adventure, what is coming in? You could be falling in love with someone, or you have some sort of emotional connection with someone that is at a distance from you. Or you're establishing emotional connections with people at a distance. Possibly in France specifically for some of you, but I'm just picking up like overseas. International connections. You might even be traveling internationally over the next 6 months as well. That's what's coming in for you. So there's going to be more action. Libras, I'm getting the sense here that this big change, what's leaving you, is, oh, this is very interesting here. Okay. This big change of what's leaving you is you waiting. You're waiting for something here, whereas this person is taking action. So it feels like, right, I mentioned major endings and beginnings. This major ending is you sitting in wait for something. And the major beginning is, especially with the Ace of Cups, aces are always something brand new. your major beginning is movement, experiencing a new love. You're no longer waiting. It's like you're no longer waiting for your ships to come in, is what I'm feeling. That's what's leaving you, and instead there's going to be very quick movement. I think I've picked that up for you in your recent readings too, Libras. I feel like there's been a lot of focus on moving, or you wanting to get going with something. We have gratitude under what does that look like in the next 6 months. So it looks like you're going to be really on a very high vibrational energy because of gratitude being here. And you're just going to feel good. I feel like gratitude is just going to naturally flow through you. You won't have to try. Clarifying that is, or not clarifying it, but tarot, judgment, and death. With what does that look like in the next 6 months? So you're having, these are very, you're reconnecting to spirit here. It's like gratitude is the highest vibration that we can attain in. And so you're really connected to your, the ultraviolet chakra, one at the top of your head here. Judgment and death are, judgment is a spiritual awakening, and death is a major transformation. So judgment here, right, this is something, once it happened, you can't undo it. This is final decisions. So there's some, what does this look like? You're making a lot of final decisions when it comes to what you want to transform into. And it's interesting that death came out with transformation because you're the butterfly wings here. So there's a transformation in you, and I feel like you're taking on, this crown is kind of floating above her head here. There's something about authority, and that also has come up in your readings. And then on the last card here, the link to 6 months ago and now is strength paired with the 7 of Cups. Now, what's interesting, Libras, these are all water cards that came out here with tarot. The 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, Judgment is Scorpio, Death is Scorpio, and 7 of Cups is Scorpio. So Pisces, and this is all the water energy of the Ace of Cups, but then lots of Scorpio over here. So linked to 6 months ago and now, like what's kind of connecting the previous solar eclipse to this one is a very daydreamy energy, fantasizing, looking at all of your options. So that's possibly what you've been doing this past 6 months, is looking at your options. And this has taken some strength and courage from you, because I feel like it's looking at your options, and Libra, instead of taking care of others, so to speak, the last 6 months you maybe have shifted that and are looking out for yourself more than others. Okay. I'm going to clarify this. We're going to get a little more information with this these tarot cards here. So the 9 of Cups, patiently waiting, and keeping yourself protected. That's also what's leaving. You're no longer going to keep yourself protected. You're going to be traveling out more. This 9 of Cups, she's in a shelter. She's protecting herself. She has bullets, she has a gun, she's dreaming of paradise, but she's actually in a very solid, looks like probably made out of concrete or stone, building. Here she's under a gazebo. There's a structure that's protecting these women. That's what's leaving you. But this isn't a negative thing, because you're not waiting for someone to come and protect you or for someone to come and save you. You're taking that energy into your own hands and moving out of the structure. So let's see, what is this 9 of Cups exactly? What structure? Because you're moving away from just patiently waiting. So it's like patiently waiting for what? The Knight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. But, the knights, you hear, the phrase, the knight in shining armor. This knight, they're all wearing armor, actually. I think at the Rider-Waite tarot. But this is what you're waiting for. The knight in shining armor to kind of come and save you. Or that's what you've been waiting for. But that's what's leaving. You're no longer waiting for that anymore. Judgment underneath. You've made a final decision. You're no longer waiting. Some of you could have been waiting for commitment from someone, for someone to ask you to marry them. It felt fated. Wow. Dreamed about this person. There's a lot of strong energy, but there's something about you. You're not waiting. You're not waiting for this knight to come in and have the answer take you away from where you are. You're doing it yourself. Some of you could be moving. It's this Ace of Cups here. That one wanted to fall out, so I'm going to take it. The Lovers. Yeah, a new love. Some of you were waiting for a relationship, a kind of quite literal, not literal, but, you know, literally a person to come and save you from some situation that you're in. You know, maybe a relationship that you're in. You're living with the person. You don't want to be living there anymore. You're restless. Even though it's harmonious, you want more. You desire more. And so you're not waiting anymore. And what this does, the Lovers, is also a card of divine alignment. By you taking action, Libras, and moving, this energy that's coming in, all this movement that's happening, brings out some sort of new love that you find, I feel, for yourself. And you are more divinely aligned to your path. Yeah, the Six of Wands underneath, there's success, triumph, and victory. And the Page of Cups, again, with love. This could be a new love offer, possibly with someone that leads to marriage or a commitment. I feel, Libras, like you actually are yearning for something a little traditional. More on this Lovers, this Ace of Cups and Lovers. What could this person, like, who could this be? What is this path? What's this new path? King of Wands. Yeah, I was gonna say you want to fight. You could there could be a fire sign coming in for you specifically, or that's the energy that you kind of want. You might not like put it in those words, but fire signs are it's a dynamic energy, very confident. They move quickly. Typically, especially the king here, takes very good care of himself. He's a leader. We'll notice the crown here, and we have the crown floating on her head there. Yeah, and there could very well be a fire sign coming in for you. Someone that is seen in the public eye, possibly in social media. They're a boss. They take on a leadership role, but they're not a micromanaging person. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is your energy, Libra. Yeah, something really lovely. And if it's not a relationship, you're coming into union with someone who is in a powerful position. It's like you two really can help each other out. Feel like you're both helping each other to become like the boss. You could both be entrepreneurs, something like that. Again, this person could be overseas or just at a distance from you. Gemini and Leo heavy here. The Lovers and the King of Wands. All right, let's look at Judgment and Death. This Judgment and Death energy here for gratitude. What does the next 6 months look like? Final decisions. Another very spiritual card. The High Priestess. More Pisces energy here. Along the Knight of Cups was Pisces as well. And we got the Ace of Cups, right? The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. With the Seven of Cups under that. Water, 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 water. Lots of water energy. A little fire, a little air. So the next 6 months, it's like you're going to be vibrating like a whole other, like you're in a whole other dimension, Libras. That's what this looks like for you the next 6 months. You are existing above, it's almost like above humanity. It almost could feel like you're having an out-of-body experience because it's as if you're observing humanity from a third-party perspective. Like you're up in a helicopter looking down. You could see it all. Wow. Okay. Let's look at death. Your dreams themselves could be very vivid too over the next 6 months. I would really pay attention to your dreams. They could be messages for you. I mean, that's always the case, but it's being highlighted here for the next 6 months specifically. Death with the Three of Swords. That's one of your cards there, the Three of Swords, Libra. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So the Three of Swords is really about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. It's sorrow, it's grief. The next 6 months, I don't know, you could literally lose someone. I don't feel like it's some sort of freak thing, but it's just, I feel like it's more metaphorical here in that death, there's a transformation that you see happening. And because of that transformation, there are some people that, you know, are left behind. And I feel like this is a mourning for what you cannot take with you. But you're filled with so much gratitude for where you are going, from coming out of this waiting energy and into action and movement. Let's look at the Seven of Cups here. Actually, I want one more about this heartbreak with death. What is heartbreak regarding forgiveness? This card really wanted to come out. Temperance. So there could be a Sagittarius specifically. But this forgiveness ultimately causes you to feel more at one with yourself. Okay. The Fool, yeah, because there's a brand new journey happening here. So let's see the link 6 months ago and now. Seven of Cups is fantasizing. You've been dreaming. There you are. Justice. So yeah, like I said, remember I said you're getting back to yourself. This is your card here. You're getting back to you. That's what happened between the past solar eclipse and to now. You've probably found that you're concerned more with yourself and balance, internal balance, as opposed to an external balance that you have between yourself and other parties. Knight of Cups. Really, I feel like just really like loving on yourself, probably being very artistic, maybe be, artistic endeavors were a big thing for you over the past 6 months. That's what I'm seeing here. So, yeah, Libras, again, just to kind of summarize, what's leaving is this waiting. What's coming in is a lot of action and movement and divine alignment. Like I said, it looks like to me with someone else who is in a position of power, or the two of you work to put one another in those positions. And over this next 6 months, huge transformations happening, very connected. Like I said, almost levitating above humanity. And I feel that's happening because you turn to yourself and not and stopped concerning yourself so much. Like I said, with connect to the external, you went inward, and it's showing itself right here and here too, with you having the confidence to come out of this protective structure and put yourself back into the world. All right, Libras. So I will be doing another one when the next solar eclipse comes up. That's not till April of next year, or March. No, April 8th of next year. So until then, of course, look out for the moon readings and seasonal readings that I have here. If you would like a personal reading, please contact me. My information is in the description box below. Always have a great day. Thanks for being here.